Hey guys, I have made it to Chiang Mai for the Lantern Festival, and it all started a few minutes ago at the Tha Pae Gate with the opening ceremony that starts the party or the festival of the few upcoming days. Loy Krathong is Thailand's Festival of Light. It is one of the biggest festivals in Thailand. Nationwide, people gather around lakes, rivers, and canals to release floating lanterns, also known as krathongs. It coincides with the Peng, which is known worldwide as the Lantern Festival. And Chiang Mai is the most popular place to attend this unique festival. On the day before the full moon of November, around 6 p.m., they hold the opening ceremony at the Tha Pae Gate. This one included their Miss Yi Peng. The lights of the full moon were turned on and the festivities could begin. I walked past the Wat Pantao where there used to be a ceremony, but instead I made my way to the Three Kings Monument. At least 200 women and girls were lining the street in traditional clothing for the candlelighting ceremony at 7 p.m. In front of the Three Kings Monument, the governor lit the main candle. This was followed by a monk chanting for probably 45 minutes with the occasional percussion performance. After about an hour, they finally lit the women's and girls' candles and they started to dance. I then made my way back to the hostel because the next day was Loy Krathong. Here's some kids making their own krathongs at a school. Tonight is the night of the full moon and the night of the Lantern Festival. It will also be tomorrow, but tonight is the main full moon day. And I am very confused at the moment, and I feel like nobody knows what is going on, and it is like that probably because they don't want too many people in the same place at the same time, but we will see. I'm just going to join the hostel to do whatever they are doing and then see what went on today that might be worth doing tomorrow, because tomorrow night is supposed to be even bigger, the bigger version of today. So let's go have a look. We followed the path of light towards the Peng River. This is where the main release of the floating lanterns or krathongs happens. A krathong is a small lotus-shaped boat, traditionally made from banana leaves and decorated with flowers. In the center of the krathong, there are traditionally 3 sticks of incense and a lit candle. People also tend to add things like hair and coins for good luck. It originated in the ancient Sukhothai kingdom around 800 years ago, initially to thank the goddess of water for a year's worth of her abundant supply of water, and also to ask for an apology for polluting the waters, and pay respect to the Buddha. Nowadays, it is seen as a way to get rid of negativity that was gathered during the previous year, and to welcome good fortune in the upcoming year. I just let go of my krathong on the river and I was a bit confused. At first I thought it was the water around the city center, so the square, but instead it's on the bigger river. Then, without any warning, very unexpectedly, something incredible happened. As we were walking away, all of a sudden everyone stopped and looked up. An actual lunar eclipse was happening right here, right now. Unbelievable. Guys, I'm not even kidding. There is an actual lunar eclipse happening right now behind me. Where is it? Right there. This is insane. To be here like on the right day and to experience this in itself is so special. And then the fact that this is all about the full moon and there's an actual lunar eclipse. I mean, wow, like I didn't know about this before, but this makes it extra special. We have come to this rooftop at Highland to see everything from above, and unfortunately, as of this year, it is no longer allowed for people to let up lanterns in the city. So it is not as usual. You need to go outside of the city to an event and pay lots of money basically to experience it. I might have one last resort for tomorrow night, and people with cameras are lining up at the moment on this rooftop, so maybe we might see something from here as well. A friend and I walked back to the city center and we ran into the Mr. Yi Peng election. Tell me, who do you think won? After a short walk, we went to the hostel rooftop to watch the lanterns get released in the distance. My friend and I made a pact that we would go to the local Yi Peng festival the next day. We had heard a lot of good things about it this night, and we knew it would go on for another night. But first, we had to catch a glimpse of the parade. This parade happens every year around 6 p.m. on the evening after the full moon. It also starts from the Tha Pae Gate in the direction of the river. We believe we saw a princess being carried in. If you want to see the entire 1-hour parade, I will link the live 2022 parade in the description below. We could only stay to see everyone arrive and walk past all the floats of the parade before getting in a taxi to the Lantern Festival. As I said, we then made our way to celebrate Yi Peng. We heard that there was a local festival which was free to attend at Doi Saket, just outside the city. We arranged that our taxi would pick us up again if we called him. It would cost the 5 of us 1,000 baht together for a return journey. There was a free yellow shuttle to take us to the entrance. We could not contain our excitement when we saw the lanterns rise as we got closer.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The level of excitement right now is unmatched. We've made it, finally. It took us long enough and it looks absolutely amazing. There are krathongs on the water, lanterns in the sky, so many lanterns lit up as well. This is it, guys. And for free. Well, we did have to pay for our transportation, but if you know that other people pay like 100 euros or hundreds of euros, and we've just made it here. This is honestly amazing. This is anything I could have hoped for and more. We just lit up our lanterns and there's so many locals here as well. There are stalls of different local organizations that sell these lanterns that you can support them. It's amazing. Some lanterns did end up in a tree, and this is one of the reasons why Yi Peng is now prohibited inside of the city, mainly for the fire hazard, but also because of the airport apparently. However, I would say that this location is way better. Set on the banks of a lake, it was so beautifully decorated with candles and lanterns, and it was absolutely magical. It was amazing. If you also want to experience this, in 2023, it will take place around November 28th. and usually it falls together with the full moon in November. The best thing about this evening is that it was a free festival by and for the locals. This meant that there were games, a giant food market, and even performances. I knew this is what I would miss at an expensive, not local event. Aside from the lanterns, of course, the food was my favorite thing of the night.
I just realized that that sausage was filled with cloves of garlic, so I will be very smelly. I'm having a lime drink right now, and it's just like a margarita without the tequila. It's quite strong, it is very sour, and even a bit salty. This is weird. I love it. It's peanuts and sticky rice, probably. A flying chili. Approved.
The festival also gets some bad media each year because of the ecological impact of the lanterns once they've come down. Do take this into consideration if you want to take part in this celebration.
Wow, what a night. It took the taxi a while to find us. It took him about 45 minutes of me calling him, and then the bar we were at, the bartender called him to explain where we were, but he just couldn't seem to find us. Eventually, luckily he did, and we made it back to the city because there were no other taxis available. So if you do want to go next year, then definitely make sure that you have your transportation arranged to come back to the city as well. Anyway, what a night. Oh my goodness. It was everything I could have hoped for and so much more because it was completely local. So much amazing street food. Yeah, just incredible. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the next Asia videos. Yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!